Hi, I'm Ryla Marzano, the host of Take Care of Your Body by Rye. I hope this is your new favorite space for all things health, wellness, and healing. Each week, I sit down with doctors, dietitians, wellness experts, and just your everyday people, and we talk about taking care of the body, why it's important, and overall stories that will remind you on why you need to take better care of yourself and why you need to focus on taking care of your mental and physical health. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can follow along and join me every week on this journey of health, healing, and overall wellness. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, everyone. Today I'm joined by an absolute icon. Hi, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Shahab. My nickname is Shai, and I'm a dancer. I'm from New York, and I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so happy to have you. Hold on. Like, your name is so beautiful, first of all. I love your personality so much, and I just love what you do. I'm so happy Maddie introduced us to each other. Like, she's an absolute queen. Maddie, the hot sauce girl, we love you. But I'm just like, I think it was really meant to be because you were just so amazing. And we're very similar in age. I think it really, really is cool that we're doing things as young people because most people our age are on the couch playing video games and doing nothing.
Yeah, no, truly, that is the reality for most. But I feel like for people at our age who are doing things that we are doing and going out there and putting themselves out there, I feel like we're just so ready to take on the world and get our names out there. And I'm so excited to see where we all land because
I can't wait. We're
you're
gonna be at
definitely
a
killing.
party. We're gonna be at some party together. Like, I love how I'm just like, I want to come to New York and see you, but like we're gonna be at some big event and like together, and you're gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. It's just gonna be perfect.
And it's going to be your publishing of the New York Times bestseller. Hello?
Exactly. Look
That's
at us. Look at us manifesting it. I love it for us. So talk a little bit about your dance journey. You told Ariana Grande you were gonna be one of her backup dancers. I saw that video. Hold on. What was that like? Like, let's take us back. I need to know.
okay. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it so real, so honest. Going that video, the way that happened,
Mhm.
was genuinely just a moment of fate. Like I happened to be at Ulta at the same time as Ari and catched her walking out and I saw her and I was like, hey, so love you, love your work. You're my favorite artist. I'm a dancer. Let me dance. And I think well, obviously nothing happened from there because if so, I would be at an Eternal Sunshine rehearsal right now. But um,
You should be there
I I hope one day.
one day. We'll
Uh,
manifest.
genuinely, I think my dance journey and where I've gotten to up to now, I feel like I flourished so much. I've become so much stronger, and I've really been working on myself as a dancer specifically because I feel like dance is genuinely what makes me who I am to this day and what keeps me going and what keeps me running at the same capacity and energy that I have every day. So if I didn't have dance, I genuinely don't know where my life would be right now.
And that's like insane. Are you like planning on pursuing that forever? Is that what your long-term goal is?
See, so that's a great question. And I've actually been trying to answer that for myself recently because I feel like as a senior coming out of high school, genuinely, I'm lost. And I can't I feel like you would think I'm not the only one, but it's feeling like I am the only one. Well, I know what I want to do. Let me not I know what I want to do. I just don't know how I want to pursue what I want to do. And I feel like for every high schooler that is the main issue. And I feel like because of the path that I want to follow and I want to take, it makes it that much harder because it's like there's not as many people looking to go there and looking to reach as far as I'm trying to reach, you know?
I agree.
And so it's really hard to find the right answers to my questions and figure out where I'm going and how I'm going to become who I want to be, if that makes any sense.
It does make sense. And I feel like the fact that like you already are on the right path and you know what you're passionate about and you have a general idea, I think the rest will just fall into place and you have a good head on your shoulders more compared more to like, other people our age. Because I feel like it's like, oh, I want to do this. And then they switch majors and you know what you're passionate about and your like main core goals, you know what I mean? So it's like, even if like you don't know the way you're going to get there. You know what you want. And I think that's really, really important to know. Like trusting the universe always.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Trust the universe. Manifestation rules.
Literally, but I feel like it is scary though because like, like I honestly see you as like some big personality one day. Like you're just gonna be interviewing celebrities and like dancing with celebrities. I like you're gonna be famous. I hope you know that. Like you already are famous in my mind, but you're gonna like just keep getting bigger and bigger. And like I can't wait to see what happens on like that route of things for you. And that's really exciting. But I think like just knowing like you have the personality and the heart for what you want to do, you're gonna be so good at it.
Thank you so much. That means so much. That means so much.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see you there with me.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. I'm like, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to teach me how to dance. Like I was telling him everyone before we hit record, I don't know how to dance very well, but I feel like it'd be fun for me to learn.
No, I feel like we could definitely get you into the 1-2 step, little salsa. We got to get you. At least we need to teach you how to twerk, girl. That's
We
something
do,
we
we
need to
do,
know.
we do, we
We
do
need
need
it.
we do need to
I'm
teach.
sure down, but if you don't, just let me know and we'll get you down.
Well, we have to. I want to learn how to do the seven rings dance. I feel like that'd be really cool to learn.
Seven ring dance. Oh my god, that's so nostalgic to me.
Right? Doesn't it feel like that just came out yesterday? And it's like, wow, that's as old as it is.
Yeah, it's almost 10 years old.
Almost 10 years old. What happened? That whole like choreo, oh my God, it was so good. I was like, that must have been so fun to film.
That was I can't even like begin to like start talking about that album and that whole entire era of her career. That is what fueled me to want to become her dancer. Truly,
And like you're
when
gonna be her dancer.
now I'm a dancer. Now I'm a dancer.
Now you're
Absolutely.
a dancer. And now it's like, do you just sit there and you're like, I literally worked towards the thing that I wanted to accomplish? Do you have a moment like that?
I feel like I honestly feel like I don't allow myself to have that moment yet. I feel like I want to have that moment when I believe I've accomplished enough. But as a human, enough is never enough. So
Right.
it's like think that I'm chasing that moment of like, when am I going to be able to be like, no, I finally am where I want to be. And that's when I get there, that's when I'll finally be able to be like, okay, that was great. I accomplished that. I
Well,
did.
like, and that's so relatable because I feel like as creatives and young people who are passionate, it's like we don't celebrate where we're at. It's just like more, more, more. And then when we're where we want to be, it's like, yeah, I did all that. Like now I'm gonna take the time to realize that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I feel like everybody should have a moment where they sit down with themselves and allow themselves to really see the path that they've walked on and see all the accomplishments that they've made. But I just haven't given myself that moment.
Me either. So you know what? We're twinning in that department, honestly. I love that for us though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We're just matching. But I mean, I do want to ask you, like, do people ever say anything like, oh, you're too young or you have too many big dreams or like they throw your age in the mix? I feel like I hate when people do that and it just makes you feel not, I don't want to say discouraged, but almost like, why do you see me as my age? Like young people do amazing things all the time.
I feel like, well, this is such an interesting question because for me, it's never truly been about my age.
Mhm.
Because even when I was 16, people thought I looked 21. And
Okay.
so something about that just happened to play a part in everyone's head to like never really bring up my age. I don't really understand why. But I feel like for me personally, as a big plus size boy, that was always the forefront of me being a dancer. That was always like the main thing that I would hear about. Like whenever I would tell someone from my hometown country and whenever I would talk to anybody that's a little bit elder, if you understand, um,
I got you.
thing I would kind of receive is a, well, you're not dancer size. And to me, I hear that and I'm like, but, but I feel like that's such an old mindset, you
It
know?
is. It puts you in a box.
Yeah, that's such a small. I feel like nowadays, when it comes to our generation, that's something you never hear. But believe it or not, the older generation is still on that bandwagon and they're still riding that. And I feel like that's something I did here, especially because where I'm at right now in life, I'm very much family involved. So hearing from the older people in my family that you would believe are steering you in the right way to tell you that, it definitely made me debate a little bit. But as who I am, as hard headed as I am, I didn't listen to any of it, and I kept working until I saw myself as a good dancer. I saw myself as a very excellent dancer. I can do whatever I want to do and put my mind to, and whichever way I want to bend my back, and whichever choreo I want to do, I can do it and I can kill it. I feel like that's where I work to, because it's like those outside noises are so not needed. And I always just need to remind myself of that. And the way I remind myself of that is by working towards doing what I have to do and gearing myself and giving myself more energy, more technique, more power, more ability in dance, if that makes sense.
No, it does. And it almost like takes away the weight of their words because it's almost like them throwing that in there. It's like, well, why are you doing this? And they almost want you to stop doing what you're doing. So instead of letting that fuel you in the wrong way, you're just becoming better.
Uh, Also, another thing is it's never really seen as a career.
What?
through a lot of people's through a lot of people, if you're not a dancer, if you're not an artist and you hear about it, surprisingly they don't see it as a career. And I think to us that's so shocking.
Oh, yeah.
But the reality of it is it doesn't pay you much unless you're really going tooth and nail to every single possible gig that you could get, and any job that you could get, anything that you could work for a little bit of money. Does that understand that's something really hard that like I have to understand as well, because as I'm becoming an adult, as much as I want to be a dancer, I also really have to understand that it's not going to pay the bills as much. So that's also something that I've heard a lot and I feel like is a little true, but we can
What you
work
just
around
gotta
it.
like work for like, Ariana Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, and then it's gonna pay the bills.
Right, right.
And what's so interesting is like the people that don't think it's a career, like if you go to a concert, the dancers make up the show because it's like the singer would just be standing there, like the standing emoji, not really having anything going on behind them for your eyes to be drawn to the stage. You know what I mean? Like the dancers really support the singer. And, like in terms of Sabrina Carpenter, like she incorporates her dancers so much into her performance. So does Ariana. I think Taylor does the same thing. And that's what I think is really cool is when they're interactive and it's not like, yeah, you're just dancing on stage. It's like we're doing the same thing. We're equals and I'm incorporating you into the concert. I think that's what's really cool. And to think about it that way, it's like, wow, like they really are a huge part of the concert.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with everything you just said, because the dancers, I believe everyone comes together and makes the concert what it is, but I feel like the dancers do play a really, really big role. We really do
Right.
our asses make that shit look good.
Oh, no, it's like it's so true because I feel like I love a singer, a god like as the next person, of course, like yes, put on a great show, but it's like if there's nothing going on, I'm not gonna want to watch. Like I'm not gonna be engaged and the dancers make it like almost cinematic.
Right. And I feel like nowadays it's certain people's careers that dance is saving. There's I see so many artists who are using dance more than they use their voice and making choreographies that are killer, and that's what's making them who they are. And that's no shade. That's just what I see. So it truly is it's truly it English? It truly is something that is like kind of overlooked. I feel like dances are a little overlooked in the art world, but it's okay.
They're
It's,
needed. They're so
yeah,
needed, truly. And it's like, it's insane. Also, I want to go back to the body image thing, how people don't realize, like, when you're working with your body all day, I feel like it's easy to judge it. Would you agree on that statement?
I so agree. I so agree, especially as a person who can relate to having a little bit of body dysmorphia. I definitely do have my moments, and where I sit there and I kind of pick at myself and pick at the things I don't like about myself. But then I kind of forget it all in the art of it. Whenever I'm dancing, I'm not feeling like I look like this. I'm not feeling like I'm somebody is perceiving me this way. I feel like I'm doing what I love and everything else is just out the window. And I feel like that's why I love dance so much because it gives me the perfect sense of self. I don't have to worry about anything else, any outside noise. I just got to focus on what I'm doing on that stage.
And I think it's again like a good tie back to realize like your body does so much for you. And instead of judging our bodies like, oh, I look bloated today, or I don't like this or that, it's like your body lets you dance. Like that's absolutely insane. It lets you function enough so you can do what you love. And I think when you think about it that way, instead of like nitpicking every single thing, it's like, wow, I get to do what I love because of this vessel I have.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And I'm so proud of you. Like, that's not hard to navigate body dysmorphia, body image, anything. But I think the fact that you're like, okay, these are the thoughts I'm having, pushing them to the side, I'm going to go do what I love. And in doing what you love, it almost changes the perspective. I think that's really healing.
Yeah, it truly it feels super healing.
Love it,
Truly
though.
agree with what you said so much. I'm like I'm just sitting here agreeing with every word because I believe in strongly believe in everything you're saying.
Well, and it's true. And like, I mean, do you have any tips for anyone who's navigating maybe like a journey of art, or they want to be a dancer, but they're a little bit like, I don't like my body enough. I'm nervous. Am I good enough at dance? Like, what do you want to throw out there? I feel like that's a good time in the episode to like touch on that a little.
I'm gonna say this for anybody who's watching this and can relate to what the queen just said. I want you to take those thoughts. I want you to throw them out the window, throw them out your ear, throw them out your brain. Don't even listen to them. And I know that is easier said than done, but truly, 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 all that matters is the thoughts that you go to sleep with. And all that matters is the respect that you give yourself. So if you are in your brain and you're telling yourself a million reasons why you can't do something or you're not fit for something, nobody's going to believe that you're fit for it. But if you're telling yourself a million reasons why you are fit for something and why you can do something and why you can kill whatever you want to do, people will believe you. And it is a real, real, real thing. The way you treat yourself is the way people will treat you. And that goes for so many things in life. So give yourself the energy and the support and the thoughts that you need because at the end of the day, you are yourself's biggest support outlet. And that will never change.
Like mic drop, literally. And that's like so true because it's like, you can complain about people not liking you and hating you and whatever, but it's like if you're believing them, why are you believing them? You know what I mean? Someone doesn't like you, you should be like, I'm amazing. I don't care what that person thinks.
Exactly.
And it really shows in our work.
Exactly. It's all about the mental strength that you have because you can't live life without mental strength because life will knock you down a million times. It's all about how you get back up.
I agree. And I want to, I guess, touch on this. Like, is it hard for you to put yourself out there? And do you still like hear echoes of people who maybe don't get what you do or don't understand? And do you get hate comments? And how do you deal with that?
Well, I feel like, okay, this is a great question. Um, I genuinely, I haven't seen too many hate comments. Whenever I do see them, it's addressed towards my sexuality. And whenever I do hear them in person, it's also addressed towards my sexuality.
Why are we doing
So
that? 2026. We love all
that's
people.
saying, that's what I'm saying. So I feel that when I hear those comments, I don't even listen to it because it's just so silly and it's just so reaching and it's so much projecting that's going into those comments to try to tear me down when I have to remember all it's doing is tearing themselves down. They're going on onto my page, giving myself the comment and making them look like a loser. So I want to understand what was the point of the comment? I'm not going to feel no way towards somebody talking about my sexuality because at the end of the day, I feel like you love who you love and your business is your business. And that is that. And truly, as much as that could get picked at, as much as that can get talked about, you are the only one, you and the person that you love are the only one going into the bed at night. So it doesn't matter who has anything to say because they're not coming with you. And they're probably not getting no play either. So I just throw that out the window because it's like, please. And besides that, I don't really hear hate. I kind of hear subtle shade where it's like, but can you really do that? Can you really get to where you want to get to? I feel like it's a little test. Like when I notice a hater, whenever I realize that they're trying to test my ability of how much I can really achieve. And nowadays, that is the real hater. They won't be up in front in your face anymore. They will go behind your back and make sure to tear you down, which is 10 times worse than the old ones. Bring the old ones back. I'd rather a million people screaming in my face than coming behind me and tearing me from the back. That's too much. But with that, the way I handle that, I feel like once I realize it, I cut ties. And once I cut ties, I try to reflect off of the relationship or whatever they were saying. And also remember that for the next people I meet and the next things that I hear. Because every time you run into somebody that's a hater, they're going to show you something that will let you know who else is a hater. I feel like that's something that isn't really spoke about.
Yeah.
But a hater will always let you know an action or a type of judgment that somebody else will do that will warn you of somebody else being a hater before you have to find it out.
That's really interesting too, because then like if you're paying attention, then it's like, okay, now I can get rid of this person too, or remove them maybe before it gets worse.
Yeah, truly. That's where I'm at. Because when it comes to hate, I genuinely just don't listen. I'm too hard headed and I have my ADHD is way too off the charts for me to focus on that.
I'm gonna have to come text you now when I get some hate comments and be like, they're hating. You're gonna have to like hype me up because I feel like I take it to heart almost. And like I'm trying to get better at that and realizing like the people that are hating on me are probably sitting on their couch not doing anything with their life. And I probably bother them that I'm doing something with my life.
Yeah, that's exactly how you have to think about it. And on top of that, you also have to realize that at the end of the day, they're again coming to your page and they're coming to see you.
Thanks
So
for
before they had to be a fan to be a hater.
Well, it's true. Thanks for the comment. Thanks for watching. Like buy my book while you're here. Like what? Like,
Oh my gosh, the accomplishments that I've seen. You're killing it, girl. You're killing it. I am beyond proud.
I'm proud of you.
Mind you, 19?
Yeah, I'm 19.
Hello? 19? Oh, you're amazing.
No, you're amazing. I'm like, and that's what I think is cool about us because we can relate on being young and like putting ourselves out there. And I feel like people don't realize how scary and vulnerable that is.
They don't. They don't.
It's
Because they don't being young means you're also still processing and becoming a human. You're also still your frontal lobe while trying to give yourself it's basically it's so crazy. I feel like trying to do things like this so young is almost impossible because it's you're trying to give out yourself to the world, but yourself isn't even fully cooked and baked and developed yet.
right. It's
So
like,
you
what are we?
exactly you can't really give it all away yet. You don't know what
What am I sharing? Like, I swear, sometimes I'm like, do I even like what I'm doing?
no, oh my god, it's such a real thing. I feel like lately I've also been having those thoughts like, I love dancing. Do I want to be a singer though? Do I want to be an artist? Do I want to make I feel like there's so many other million things that I feel like as a young person, you want to do a million things. You want to see how much you can do. And I feel like that's a great thing. But I also feel like it's also a bad thing when you're trying to market yourself towards people because you almost forget what it is that you're marketing about yourself. And it's like, wait, I still have to keep this though because I'm telling everybody this is my thing.
Right.
Do you ever to that?
Yes, yes. I'm like, well, everyone knows I'm an author now. I guess I better stick with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost scary. It's like now I'm telling people this, like now, like they're gonna hold me to it. And then if it's someone like you see occurringly, then they're gonna ask you about it. And imagine you're like, oh, I quit that thing. Like, that's gonna be a weird convo.
That is so real.
Like, how's
No,
that
yeah.
TikTok thing going? Or how's the Instagram thing going? And you're like, oh, I don't do that anymore.
Well, good question.
Now I work at McDonald's.
Yeah, no, yeah, I understand that so
Right?
much because recently I've been wanting to get into music really, really bad.
Do it.
I make music. I feel like I want to become, um, uh, how do I put this? I want to become a musician only because I feel like I know I would like do really good on a stage, if that makes sense. And I also feel like I would bring really, really good energy into people's life. I feel like my main goal in my life is to just become a huge artist with a following that I can uplift and support. I just want to make as many people's lives as I can truly happier and just better and just more worth living because life can be really sucky.
No,
Truly.
it can
It
be.
can,
I think you need people like you to look up to.
yeah, and also I feel like I would really want to give back to the people that support me and watch me and you know to the people that are there for me because I feel like being a fan of somebody takes a lot of work. So if I ever get some fans, I'm gonna wanna rain so much love on them
You have one.
because you have one too.
I love that for us.
Love, I'll always be.
No, I'm always gonna be here for you. But keep going.
Yeah, no, I mean that was really this. I don't know. I'm just yapping, guys.
Well, I think that's what we do here, so it's fine. No, I love that. Like that's something I really like about Drake, like how he was like donating groceries to all those people in that one music video. I was like, yeah, me if
I,
anyone.
yeah, I'm thinking about that.
Right? Like me in the future, if anyone cares. Like I'm just gonna be like giving money to like all the charities. Like if I'm really, really big and successful, which is the goal, so we're manifesting that, I'm gonna be like, they're gonna be like, do you want to donate to this charity? I'm like, yes, every time.
That's so real. Absolutely. It's. I feel like I also feel like it's such a good feeling
It is.
knowing. I don't understand how people don't like doing that because it's such a. I feel like for me personally, even giving back something as small as $1 to a foundation,
Right?
that is so much because most people won't even give 50 cents to a homeless person who really needs it. So I feel like doing the small things count for so much and people don't even realize it.
No, you got to leave people or situations better than you found them. I really believe that. Because not only doing that, it will make you feel better, but then also like it's almost good karma coming back to you.
You're so amazing. I keep rambling, just bring me back. I'm
You're so amazing. That's why we're like perfectly, working together. What zodiac sign are you?
an Aries.
I'm a Scorpio. That makes so much sense.
I love Scorpios. Wait,
That's why.
okay.
November 1st.
Oh, word.
What about you?
She's November 13th.
Oh my God.
But
That-
I'm March 20th. Sorry, I love my sister so deeply. Every time I hear a Scorpio, I
She's
love
gonna
my
be
sister.
listening. Like, I gotta mention. We love that. We love your sister.
We love you, Sarah.
Does she like support your dancing and stuff?
Oh, she supports me
Does she dance with you?
back. Well, she took me to my first ever dance class.
Oh, Sarah.
And she helped me get into the performing arts high school. We were looking at high schools together. I
Aw.
love her so much. She has supported me the most. She is my favorite human in this whole world. Like truly, I truly wouldn't be here in such a good mental happy state if it wasn't for her. I
Sisters
honestly
are the best, I swear.
sisters are the best.
And like
They can also
having support. Oh no, sisters can be the worst though. Like they can be the best, but they can be the worst.
but they are
They're the best. They're the best until you steal their clothes or something.
exactly. But at the end of the day, I'm just so lucky to have mine. I
It's
really I struck out with that one. Like the most luck I've ever been given.
Well, and like that's what's special because I feel like doing what we do, like you need a support system. You need someone like I think I saw this on your story, but it was your friends like almost uplifting you the other day. They were like, you're in the right fields, and you are. Like you are in the right fields. But it was your friends, they were saying that, and I was like, they are so right. And like sometimes you need that mirror of someone who's not in your brain who can almost affirm you of that because it's really hard when you're like the individual creating or putting yourself out there. You're like, oh my God, I suck. What am I doing? Like you can have those thoughts and you need someone to bring you back to earth and say like you're really good at this. And I think that was really cool that your friends did that for you or your sister can do that, and it's really important.
Yeah, I fully agree with what you're saying. I also am big, strong believer that just the same way that our bodies need food and water, your brain needs food and water. And in that sense, I mean, your brain needs communication as the food and water. I feel like being told that you're doing this right or being told how you could do something better and being told, being supported, just being supported through action and through emotion, I feel like it's the strongest support system ever because at the end of the day, as long as you have somebody who is ready to tell you when you're messing up on something and how you're doing it in a very supportive and loving way, that is the best person you can have in your corner.
1000%. And like just knowing like people care enough to tell you, that's really special too. Because it's like, if someone doesn't tell you what you're doing wrong, you're literally not gonna know.
Not at all. And that's the scariest part because you could genuinely think that you're doing something a 10 out of 10, but then you realize that it wasn't as well as you thought you are doing it. Speaking of, I feel like that was everybody in 2016 with their outfits.
Stop. Stop it right now. You just brought me back. That was, oh my God. And then I was seeing like the 2016 challenge. I was like, I'm cringing and throwing up. Why are we posting this?
Why are we posting us in our neon green tank tops and jean shorts? That was not a good era.
I had
That was,
Galaxy leggings during that time period. Like,
it's like, where, why were we even allowed to buy clothes? Like,
I think justice was still in business. I was like, why is this? Ew.
fashion was so questionable. I feel like, but I don't even know where we've gotten to now.
Well, no, like now I think it's a good, I guess, time to mention like perception. Like you can think you're doing good on something, but if someone else sees what you're doing, like sometimes you don't care, but like you need that criticism and constructive criticism is amazing. Like if it's hate, that's one thing. And like we're not gonna take that if they're just like your outfit's ugly. Okay, no, we're not taking that energy. But if it's like your outfit is not as like put together as it could be, here's what I would do, here's some recommendations. I think that's different, and that really shows you like humans perceive things differently. And if you're going to comment on someone's work or art or music, like you need to be constructive about it, not just like leave some mindless like hate comment that will not teach them anything. I think that's a good way to like segue through.
Yeah, beautiful way to put it.
Thank you. But also 2016 clothes gross. Ew, no, can't. What were we doing? I swear. And the
It
Disney Channel stars, oh my God, what they were wearing. Because I think during that time too, like on Disney Channel, I don't know if you were a Disney kid, were you?
was such a Disney kid.
Okay.
Shake It Up,
Shake it up.
that was the whole world. Shake It Up was my jam. Bring the lights out, buzz the doors down. That was my shit. I'm sorry.
Literally. No, no, no. That literally inspired you probably to do what you do, like subconsciously. But I
Probably.
remember, like, we'll segue back to that in a minute, but like I remember like they would be like, wear Cece's clothes or whatever, and they'd like plug in their outfits, and I would be like, what is that? That's ugly.
Yeah. I feel like, well, honestly, I feel like sometimes there were certain very specific episodes where they ate the outfits.
Okay, I
And
agree.
some were tea. But then when it came to the filler episodes, it just looked like they threw a bunch of shit on from a thrift. And I was like, well,
Like,
no.
okay, wait. Would you say like growing up watching Shake It Up and like probably other shows, do you think that influenced your love for dance? Like, does your childhood play a role in that?
Hmm. Ooh, okay. Well, I feel like growing up, I honestly, till this day, I can't tell you what specifically fueled my love for dance. I feel like Just Dance definitely played a part. I loved that game. Every time I came home, I hopped on the Wii and I was playing that or Fortnite or on my PlayStation. It was either one of those two games. When I was a kid, all I was playing. But okay, but going back to what my fueled me to dance, and I genuinely, I feel like I don't have a specific thing that really inspired me. I just remember when my sister took me to that first dance class, I fell so in love with the process of learning the dance. And I feel like the execution wasn't that great because I'm gonna be honest, nobody is gonna look good in their first dance class. But
You probably
um,
look great, by the way.
it was the fact that I was having so much fun, and it opened up this new light in my head. Like, wow, I'm sitting here dancing in a park, and it's giving me more fun than I've like had in my whole life. Like, truly, I think it was that made me realize I want to do this more. I think it was the dopamine effect of it. I was like, well, no, wait, I want to keep this. I want to keep doing this, and I think the more I danced, the more I realized it was an actual career. And the more I realized it was actually like a community where people grow together and they really uplift each other. And it's this really, really beautiful community to be in. I fell more in love with it. And I didn't want to detach myself. So I really kept on practicing. I kept working harder. I kept focusing and locking in. And I think um going back to the Disney of it all, I feel like while I was growing into becoming a dancer, it gave me more of a sense of self in the shows and movies I was watching. And it kind of made me realize why I love these so much. And I think just all roads led me to becoming a dancer. Everything that really happened in my life, it's really weird, but it has a connection to dance. And I don't know. I just genuinely feel like this is what I'm meant to do.
And you are. Like, you seriously are. I remember when I followed you that night, I was like, I've never like connected with someone that is so aligned with what they're doing. Like, you just give me the best vibes for being a dancer. Like, it really fits you. And I think that's really incredible.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you. Thank you for being you. Literally, king.
you. Queen, hello.
We're just hyping each other up at this point. Um, you're absolutely incredible. So I want to do like a fun and light little section, and then we're gonna close it out. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, favorite Ariana Grande album.
My everything.
Oh my God. You're so me. Literally the best.
Yes, you. Oh, you know, bro.
No, oh my God. What did you think of like her I guess revisit of it all, like when she was re-recording them?
I was in love.
She's
I was,
so like it's cool to hear her voice so matured for those
yeah,
songs.
but it's also like you would think that as somebody matures and grows older, their power and their talent kind of dies just a little bit because obviously as you age it it can decrease. But for her, it's the exact opposite. She her the way she uses her voice just became so much stronger. And I feel like hearing it again, I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. Like I've grown. I feel like I've literally grew up with this lady, and it's so insane. It's so cyber. What's the word for that?
Like cyber.
Cyber. It's like when you're the like cyber relationships,
Oh yeah.
like it's so parasocial. I feel like the way I feel like I grew up with her is so parasocial.
No, literally. Literally, we love you, Ari. If you listen to this one day, we love you so much.
We love you, girl.
Get your new backup dancer like behind you, Queen. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's time for him to shine.
Oh, girl, bring me. I will come with my water bottle, my dance shoes, and a will to work, and I will go 24 hours on a rehearsal.
Literally.
If you before the tour, I'll learn everything the day before the tour. Let's go.
I know you're ready to go. Like, you're ready to go. If your life was an Instagram feed, what would the aesthetic be?
Ooh, okay. I love this question. The aesthetic would definitely be, hmm. I feel like it would be a mix of Y2K and Harajuku.
I'm obsessed. It's very
Yeah.
fitting for you. I just realized we're matching.
We are matching. Oh my God. Great minds think alike. I'm
Liter-
telling you.
Literally, we're gonna have to take a picture now because the gram needs to know what's up.
Oh yeah. They need to know what's coming.
We're twins. Like I literally, when you said that, I was like, wait, wait.
I love that we became friends. I truly do.
I am literally so honored to know you. Like you are such a ray of sunshine, I swear. I don't know the last time I've laughed this much, especially on a podcast. So
Well, there's definitely more laughs than
yeah, you're gonna have to be a reoccurring guest. My new co-host actually. So
I'll be back. You
yeah, not the last of you. Okay, I feel like this is gonna make you laugh. What's your most unhinged DM you've ever received? I feel like you have one. I'm scared. We're getting the receipts.
hold on. Because let's pray I still have this. Because this was so long ago.
Oh my God.
Be hilarious. I'm gonna need a tad bit of a second, guys.
I'm ready to laugh.
Oh, oh my God, I can't find it.
Oh my God, what?
What is going on?
It's hiding.
We're gonna find her. We're gonna
Okay,
find her.
yes, we are. It's so interesting what people will message you behind a screen. I swear to God.
Okay. Well, I have a couple. I can't find the one specific one I'm thinking about. I don't know where it went, but I have a couple in here while I was looking for it that it's a little odd if you want me to show you just a
Oh,
little bit
yeah,
of it.
sure. I'm ready.
Okay. So 78 weeks ago, someone just randomly messaged me this.
Hi, Daddy. Help.
Wait,
I'll be your father figure. What does Taylor Swift say? I swear.
and then the other one was like, "When I see you, it's on site, little bro."
What? What does that even mean?
Like in the midst, it's that I think it's like, "When I see you, we're gonna fight." But you can never get me to fight because I'm just not that type of person.
Why would they want to fight you? Like, you're literally so sweet and just like so
Who
positive.
runs that account? It's so weird. I don't know. Just random. There's so many random DMs I get like that. That's like, I don't know. It's so weird.
Like, huh? No, it's just like, and again, like I think we talked about this in the beginning, but it's like they would never say it to us verbally.
No, ever. And I know that for a fact because I dare.
Like I like if you wanna like start something with me, like my front door's ready. Like we can chat like a normal human.
That was so such a random. The, the, the DMs, it gets crazy there.
No, it
It,
does. And like I think like part of it is they know that like you are gonna see it on your own time and like it's not like I guess like when you have a conversation with someone, it's like you blurt it out, you see an instant reaction and like they can just send it and go away. And like it's just, oh my God, it's still weird. Like remember before you DM someone, for everyone listening, a human being is going to read that. Like a human being is going to read that and it's going to make them feel a certain way. So please be respectful.
truly.
Or you're going to be on my podcast and we're going to like list you under weird DMs.
Yeah. We're going to start a section named The Weirdest DMs.
We're gonna start our own podcast based off of weird DMs that we've gotten. Oh my goodness. Um, okay, if you could go viral for one thing, what would it be?
If I could go viral for one thing. Hmm. Oh. If I could go viral for one thing, I feel like the obvious answer is dance, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because I don't want to be the obvious bitch. Um, I feel like if I could go viral for one thing, if I could go viral for one thing, it would be, well, why is this so hard? Why is this such a hard answer for me? It's like, hmm. Okay, if I could go viral for one thing, I feel like it would be me doing something really random and like the side of New York streets. I feel like it would be something good. I feel like when I'm out with my friends, I do the most randomest things out of nowhere. And I feel like if my life was recorded for just 30 minutes, it would go viral.
You know, that's so real. I'm like, I need a Netflix special. I swear to God. Like,
Oh yeah. Everyone I feel like there's we yeah. I feel like everyone a really well done documentary comedy slash series
oh,
about themselves. Like I really feel like, yeah,
being a human is weird that we all need to know like what other people are dealing with because I think then we'd also be kind to each other.
yeah. Oh yeah. I
Right?
feel like if I understood the half of it, they would be a little less attacking, you
I,
know?
I agree. What's it like living in New York? I wanted to ask you this since the beginning. Like, do you think it makes you better at what you do, or do you see a lot of weird stuff when you're trying to dance and like film your content?
It helps in a million ways. Living in New York is so spontaneous. It's like there are it almost feels like there is no judgment. There's so much judgment. That's definitely not a real thing. But when you're in the streets, nobody questions you. It's like,
Hey,
oh my gosh, what just happened?
I have no idea. That was so weird. Okay, you were saying when you're in the street, nobody questions you.
Yeah, nobody questions you. Crackheads and rats are fighting all the time. There's nothing to be questioned. I'm doing a two-step on the side of the street. Keep walking. I feel like genuinely, and I also feel like New York is just such an iconic place that you could go to so many places that look recognizable that can also help with your content. You can meet so many new different people that you could network with and you could do different things and you could just in New York you really can become whoever you want to become. And as much as I love that, it comes with a little bit of bad because being able to become whoever you want to become can also get confusing because it's like you don't understand if something is great for you or if it's just something you want to do in the moment. If that is understandable because I feel like being in New York you're accessible to a million things. So not everything is the right thing for you, but because you can do it, you'll feel like it is. So overall, I feel like living in New York is amazing. It truly does give you all the support you need. You're able to network, you're able to record, you're not really judged. You're so many communities you can join, but don't get too greedy with it. That's what I'll say.
And you get to see celebrities on the street.
Oh, literally.
That's a
Literally.
perk.
It's like they're our neighbors.
Yeah, it's a perk. We love that. So, what is
Yeah.
one thing you wanted to say online but haven't, but you want to say here?
Mm. One thing I want to say online, but I haven't, but I want to say here. This is scary. Guys, I might get canceled.
I'm not gonna let that happen. Like, you're my baby, I'm protecting you kind of energy here.
Well, mm, one thing I want to say online, I feel like there's a million things I could say. Like my brain just went to a million different places. Some of them are really dark. So let me, okay. Let's go random. Let's go really, really random. Bring Manon back.
I second that.
Truly, bring Manon back. That's what I'll say.
I second that. Absolutely. I second that because, yeah,
Yeah.
literally, like, facts, no print. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. This was so fun. If we want to find you, I know where to find you because I'm cool like that. Where can we follow you and support you and get you famous? You literally are famous, but you know what I mean.
Well, okay. Well, my Instagram is LUV__SHAI, love__Shai, and that's on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Such an icon, I swear. Now we need to take a picture because we're matching.
Yeah, we need to take a picture. You look amazing, by the way.
No,
Gorgeous.
you. You're gorge.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. Ready? Wait,
Oh my God, you know what would be cute?
what?
It looked like we were taking photos of each other.
How do we do that?
Yeah. Just logging out on Zoom.
I know, literally. We're just like, we're goofing around, I swear. Okay, I got it.
Work. Love that.
You're the cutest, I swear. I'm so happy we found each other.
So happy we met. And I can't wait.
No, we're gonna have convos. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna get coffee. I'm gonna come dance with you in New York like it's happening.
By tonight.
Yeah. On the way, I'm gonna go shake my ass in the street.
Yes. Get it sexy.
Literally, I'm gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? She's from Florida. I can tell. I swear. They're gonna know. They're gonna know too. The way they're gonna know.
Be like, no, this is not Scotty. She from the South. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm so dead. I love you. Like, we're gonna text more frequently now. I'm gonna hype you up. I'm gonna be like, you're doing the right thing, like every day, by the way.
Me too. And as soon as you come to New York, you have to let me know.
No,
We have to.
no, absolutely. We need to. When are you graduating? Like, are you done yet with school or soon?
Graduating in July. July. I don't know what date. That's why it took me so long to like say July. But I'm graduating in July for sure. And I'm going to Hunter's College,
Okay.
but that might change to Queensboro. Don't know yet. But wherever I do end up,
It's gonna be what's meant for you.
wherever I do end up, that's all I know to say.
Well, and I think like, I don't know, what's meant for you will always be for you and it will all work out.
Absolutely. And yeah, manifestation vibes.
It works. Now I need to really think about what you were saying. Like, I think you said like the way you talk to yourself matters. And like, I will doubt myself. I'll be like, what am I doing? Like, especially if people unfollow, that's what I've noticed. Like, it really, like, I let that get to me so much. Does that make any sense?
Don't let that get to you. No, and I understand what you mean because sometimes I feel like when I very first started social, because I do want to say this,
Yeah.
I like absolutely unknown, but I've been on social media since I was 12. Like I've been recording and making TikToks and Musical.lys and Instagram reels for the longest amount of time, and I started taking it seriously when I turned 15,
Mhm.
and um even then I wasn't taking it as serious, but in my head I started to care about the followers and I started to care about the comments and I started to care about the likes and the views, and I very quickly realized that caring about that is so dumb because at the end of the day that's not changing who you are as a person, that's not changing your life, that's not changing how you go to sleep at night, that's not changing how you're perceived. It's just how you think of you and yourself and your status in your head. And I feel like it's such a really weird mind game that people do with themselves, looking at their followers and their likes and their comments. And I've been under that so many times. I just really learned to realize like it's not that deep. It's really not. As long as you're able to express yourself and you're able to put yourself out on a platform where the people you love the most can see you, and they see your videos and you know that you have that love and support in your own corner, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Everything else. Everything else that you need will come to you. Just allow yourself to be great.
You're right. And like I think like again, like I do this to help people and impact people because I've been through a lot and I want to remind people like you're not alone in what you've been through and like you can survive yourself, you can rewrite the story, you can take care of your body and, take care of yourself because that's like what being a human is. You have to nourish yourself properly. You have to take care of your mental and physical well-being to do anything. And that's why I started doing all of this. And I think when I almost worry about the unfollows or the likes or the whatever, it's like you're right. Like that doesn't pay the bills. That doesn't make me feel better about myself. It's just people simply saying like they're not meant to do what I want to do. Bleh, words, hello. They're not meant to stick around for what I'm trying to do. And I think like when you think about it that way, it's almost like a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. Touch up.
Yeah, real. Me too, literally. I just did that like right before we hopped on. But I think like we're literally the same person, by the way. I love that for us. But I
I
think
love
right? Like it's really like a mind fuck. I swear to God. Like, and I swear, I'm like, are these people doing this intentionally? No, I love the follow for follow people and then they unfollow you.
Yeah, no, I've never done follow for follow because those are the fakest bitches on social media. I,
That's everything, bro. That's so real. That's so real. I swear to God. They're like, follow for follow, and then they're like,
yeah,
unfollow.
days later, you're down 10 followers. Excuse you?
Yeah.
No,
Not on my term. Not on my term. Absolutely not. Why are you coming to my page to just do that? Absolutely not. Get away.
you're follow me.
Yeah.
At least make me unfollow you. Why are you still keeping me following you like I'm a fan? Like I'm fanned out? Like absolutely not. Please, I will
Right.
follow you quickness.
No, that's so real. I literally like my ex-boyfriend, he literally did that. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna follow your ass. You have zero posts. Like you're not posting content. Like, what am I following?
No, literally. I hate when they don't get me started on boys. That's another subject.
We're gonna be chatting it up after this. I know. I'm gonna be texting you the lore.
I'm gonna be like, girl. So back to the ex-boyfriend who I gotta punch.
No, no, no. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be like, all right.
My phone
Love you so much. Thank you for doing this. We are staying in touch. We're besties now. We're locked in.
are for a fact. I love you so much. Thank you so much. This is so sweet. I'm so honored to be here to be on this podcast. I feel like truly, truly, the fact that you even reached out to me and like felt like the fact that you reached out to Maddie and like I'm so honored. I'm so happy. I'm so
Oh,
grateful.
you were again like you are in the right space. You're doing what you're meant to be doing, and like knowing like there are people out there who need someone like you because you make them feel less alone within their community or their dance streams or whatever. Like you are doing the right thing. I hope you know that.
You so much, and you are too. These podcasts, these books.
Oh,
Uh, first of all, a female at such a young age, especially in this generation, writing a book is
yeah.
legendary.
I know you're
Half
like
of the
you're like wow, she's not fucking on with the other guys. You know what I mean? Like she's doing
no,
something.
she is not like the other girls. She is not because tell half of this generation to spell book. They can't. Like that's the problem. I don't why do we stop reading books. I feel like as a generation we stopped reading books. I don't know why.
I know, I swear. I think probably our phones. I sound like my grandma, the phone, blaming everything for the phone. But like,
Don't worry. I still got some books with me. I still read some really good books.
good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Go author a book now. That has to happen.
I also need to read your book.
You do.
I have to.
You're gonna be
Like,
inspired. You're gonna be inspired.
period. I can't wait to be inspired.
Thank you for being you. We're friends. I'm gonna literally message you all the tea now, and you're gonna be like,
Absolutely. I love you, Queen. Thank you.
thank you. So fun. We did it. Bye.